Okay, section 4.3, adding and subtracting like fractions. So like fractions, there's not a lot to talk about other than what does it mean to be a like fraction? And that's when you have fractions with the same denominator. And when you have the same denominator, in order to add or subtract those fractions, you just add or subtract the numerators. You use the same denominator that you started with as the final denominator. And then once you have it down to a single fraction, you check to see if you can reduce that single fraction down or make it into a mixed number. So all of your rules for adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers apply when you're adding or subtracting the numerators. Like I said, there's not a lot new. This is stuff that you should know from elementary school when you started dealing with fractions, but we're going to go through some examples just so that you have some examples to look at. So 3/5 plus 1/5. We have 5 as the common denominator, so we add 5. 3 plus 1 is 4. That can't be reduced down, and it's not an improper fraction, so it's not written as a mixed number. Let's go 5/14 minus a negative 1/14. So 5/14 minus a negative 1/14. We know that these two negatives right here are going to make a positive. So our denominator is 14. 5 plus 1 is 6. Now this can be reduced down. A 2 can go into both of them. A 2 goes into 6 3 times. A 2 goes into 14 7 times. Now it's reduced down as far as possible. It's not an improper fraction, so we don't do anything else with that. So what about this one? 2/7 minus 6/7. 2/7 minus 6/7. Once again, they have the same denominator at 7. We'll put that down. Now we have 2 minus 6. 2 minus 6 is the same as 6 minus 2, so it's 4. But we use the sign from the 6, which was negative, so negative 4/7. They were opposite signs. We took the smaller from the larger, used the sign from the larger. That's those rules that we were talking about in last chapter. And then there's one more. This one has parentheses in it, so they will want you to simplify down the parentheses first. So I'm going to add those together. 5/8 plus 1/8. It's going to give me 6/8. I have that as a single fraction, but I'm not going to reduce it down because I'm not done with the whole problem yet. So now I have 6/8 plus 3/8 is going to give me 9/8. That is an improper fraction, so I'm going to write it as a proper fraction of 1 1/8. And that's really all there is to it. So good luck.